So hey guys, it's Jonathan. Let's try something a little bit different today. Now we talk about bonds a lot. Bond futures, how we trade them, in my opinion, by far the best futures trade I know. I also don't think anyone online is teaching this. So I really want to go over an example for my bond students, but also for those who are interested in bonds, maybe have seen some videos, maybe a little overwhelmed. I think this will really help. So if we look at the yield curve, we look at it like this. We got 2-year, 5-year, 10-year, 30-year, and then the ultra bond. Okay, so the 2-year is going to be ZT, ZF, ZN, ZB, and then UB. Okay, so I'm just going to do a little example, and the example that I want to take you through is I want to take you through this part of the yield curve. Okay, 5s, 30s. 5s, 30s, this spread is called the FOB. 5 10s is the fight, and 10s 30s is going to be the knob. And although those look like silly names and made up names, they're absolutely not. Well, somebody made them up, but they're from the Chicago Mercantile Exchange. They are well known throughout the Chicago proprietary trading community. I was the 6th employee of a bond firm. We got it to over 200 employees, over 120 traders, and everybody traded the FOB, the fight, the knob, the bub, the bob, all these silly names. Okay? If you want to learn more about them, actually, Google ICS CME, and I'll take you to the page that shows you all those spreads. We're going to look at 5s, 30s. Okay, so 5s, 30s. Let's put 10-year here. Now, 5s, 30s, as I said earlier, is the FOB. The way to look at these trades is we want to put a puzzle together. That's the key. And putting the puzzle means we could trade 5s, 10s, and we could also trade 10s, 30s. Okay? But then we can trade. I don't recommend trading 5s, 30s, but I do recommend monitoring 5s, 30s. And watch what we can do. 5s, 30s is here. Let's say 5s, 30s goes lower and it comes down here. But at the same time that it does that, 5 10s may have started right here, but it traded down. Let's say when it traded down, 5s, 10s didn't move at all. So if 5 10s didn't move at all, and it's still up here, we already know 5s, 30s move down. Think about what needs to happen. Think about, and I know this is new, but for more experience, people have gone through the bond bootcamp, guys. What needs to happen if 5s, 30s comes down here, 5 10s, it didn't move at all? Well, what we know without a doubt is if 5 10s didn't move, 10s, 30s has to be down here. It has to be, because we also know that 5 10s plus 10s, 30s equals 5s, 30s. Okay? The makeup of these two are going to be, the sum would be the entire 5s, 30s. So when I say we're putting that piece together, when we're putting the different bond pieces together, this is the puzzle that I'm talking about. And this is what we go through extensively in Bond Bootcamp. So this Saturday, I'm going to hold a presentation on the bond program. I want to walk you through these different examples because this trade is a lot of fun. Conceptually, it just makes an absolute ton of sense. To just trade like ZB alone without doing all this kind of analysis, in my opinion, it's just not the right way to trade it. It's actually very dangerous. So Saturday, I'm going to be holding a presentation. Everybody's welcome. My number one objective is I want you to walk away saying, okay, I get it. That's really interesting. Doesn't mean we need to work together. My number one objective is, hey, I came to this. You're going to get some value. Okay? Hope you're great. Jonathan, active day trader.